Whoa. Happy Memorial Day on this Friday. So, this is my fourth installment of Monday Morning Coffee with Josh, or MMC with me. I thank you guys all for tuning in each week. Listen to me babble along. So, this week I'd like to talk about what is it to be a coach and really how to keep people accountable and how to be a better coach and how to be a coach in your life. So, where am I here? Oh yes, our coffee sponsor. This week, and this is I think the second time their coffee has been mentioned on my show, it is Jim's Organic Coffee. It smells really good. It's called the Wonder Brew. It's a colossally full-bodied with syrupy notes. As I do this, I'm illiterate, and I'm horrible at reading out loud. I should probably pre-read these, but I don't. So this is what it looks like. It has some swirly things on it. It's called the Wonder Brew, Jim's Organic Coffee. I would definitely give it a try, because I will do that right now. I got my cat mug. It's going in the mouth. I'm drinking it, and I'm liking it. That's a good cup of coffee. Probably because I brewed it real good. And it helps that Jim's Wonder Brew is wonderfully delicious. So give it a try next time. So this weekend, I like to keep you guys in the loop of what I'm doing. So if you guys are wondering how to have an exciting time with your free time, you'll have some things to pull from. So my weekend started off with me getting some sweet sunburn at a baseball game I had the pleasure of watching. I was able to watch one of my athletes. Unfortunately, they lost, but hey, it's not all about winning, right? But also, that's kind of helped. What brought along this topic was I did see some bad coaching, and not bad as in didn't make the right calls. They might have. I have no idea. I know nothing about baseball other than it's America's pastime, and you use wooden sticks. But other than that, that's kind of what brought my topic, and I'll go into that later. But I also got to help poorly coach somebody this weekend as well. I introduced my friend, Senor Douglas Sperling, you may have heard of him or know of him, to the art of slinging D. And if you're wondering what that is, it is a game called disc golf. I like to call it slanging D because I'm weird. But if you're looking for a fun game to play with the friends and fam on a wonderful Monday, then I would recommend it. It is relatively cheap. It has a low barrier of entry. Golf is up here. Disc golf is down here, like probably below the screen here. And it's a lot of fun to have with your friends. So that's why I like it. It's cheap, awesome. Fun with friends, awesome. I'm good at it, great. You guys will also be kind of good at it. So what's not to like? So give that a try. So I'm actually gonna have another cup because that was so good. A little bit parched too. So coffee doesn't hydrate you, but I like to think it does. So again, getting into my topic of what it is to be a good coach. Being a coach doesn't just mean you coach a sports team. Being a coach doesn't mean you just work in a gym. There's other coaches like life coaches and whatever. But what do they all have in common? They all are supposed to have a skill in an area that they're able to teach you. So they're teachers. But more importantly, coaches kind of meet you where you're at and help you to progress you to a better level. They're also there to keep you accountable to your goal. Keep you accountable to your team if you're playing for a team. Keep you accountable to yourself. Whoa. So what I'm getting at is a bad coach is someone that constantly, I guess this old school mindset of coaching of, I'm a badass, I'm going to tear you a new one and push you into the ground, and you're going to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and you're going to play harder for me because everyone loves to play harder and work harder for someone that treats them like shit. So That works out really well. Never. So that's not a good way of coaching. Not saying that some of that isn't needed. Some hard love is needed. And yeah, you heard that word right. I just used the word love. Love. Coaching should be done in loving and caring. Sounds a little sappy, but it works. If I don't care about you first, then you're not going to listen to me and buy in. So, I'm getting a little bit all over the place right now. Sorry. I'm going to try to rein it back in. So what a good coach is somebody that, first off, cares about the individual. They care about how they're going to get them to succeed. They care about their well-being, their life, all that. They truly care and they want to get this person better. And that's why they share their advice with them. And that's why they point out the negatives, they point out their positives, they see what their strengths are, understand their situation and where they're at, and then from there sets goals and keeps them accountable. And when they fall, they're there to help pick them up. And when they need a kick in the butt, they're there to give them a kick in the butt. But it's all done with the underlying that I care about you, I love you, I want to help you, because I care about your growth as a person. And that's the biggest thing. Really, a good coach is somebody that first off cares about the individual and their well-being, and that they see where the individual wants to get to, and they know how to get there, and they guide them along by sometimes coddling them, sometimes giving them a kick in the butt, giving them some tough love. And that's really what it is in keeping accountable. So really, I guess the actual item here is be a good coach with your family, your friends, your community. All of us are coaches in one way or another. It's not always looked at it. It could be you're the head of the household, or a good friend, or you're a teammate. Those are all ways that you can help coach and be accountable to one another to help make everybody a little bit better, adding little drops of sunshine into their life. So that is all I have today. I hope that it was helpful. I am way over time. If you have any questions or comments, or just want to say stuff or talk, I'm here in the comment section below. Or feel free to shoot me an email at josh@williamstrainingsystems.com. Also, check out my website. It's pretty sweet. That's what the critics say. And stay tuned for next week, where I'll have some more tasty tidbits. But first off, enjoy that beautiful, beautiful Memorial Day. Okay. Peace.